I'm the Dream Keeper, and I'm so glad you're here. This is the place where stories drift on soft winds, waiting to be found. Some come here looking for comfort. Some come here to rest. And some just come to hear a voice that isn't asking anything at all of them. Whatever brought you here tonight, you are welcome here. You are safe. And you are allowed to rest now. Let go of the challenges of today. Let go of the should-haves and what-ifs. This story won't rush you or expect anything of you. It will simply be here as a gentle companion. So go ahead and get cozy. Let your shoulders fall. Release the tension in your neck and your jaw, and let your breath come slowly. Tonight, I'll tell you a quiet tale. A tale about a house and a field, and a person who went looking for something without knowing quite what she was looking for or what she would find. Part 1. The Wanderer. She had no map, no GPS, no external guidance. She just had a quiet but forceful feeling in her chest, a sharp tug, really. Something inside her said, "It's time to leave," and so she did. She left the noise that never seemed to quiet, the schedules she struggled to keep up with, the endless tasks that pressured her into needing to be done, the expectations of others, including her own, that pulled her in so many directions. She was at risk of being pulled completely apart. The locked doors she couldn't open, the fake smiles of those around her, the mirrors she didn't recognize herself in anymore. She left all of it behind just for tonight. Dropping her burdens in a big heap at the ground, she started off and walked into the countryside. Miles of open fields stretched before her like wide, soft, billowy blankets. The soft wind carried distant but knowing stories in a language made of rustling grass and gentle birdsong. She walked and she walked, not toward anything or anywhere, just away. Her name didn't matter out here, in this vastness of time and space. The various titles and roles she held in life didn't matter either. Out here, she was just a soul, with oh so tired feet, and a heart, loudly and almost desperately whispering, "Please, I just want to feel like myself again." The sun hung low in the sky as she continued to walk, casting a sleepy, honey-colored light across the field. And then she saw it. A house. Small, a little lopsided and seemingly out of place, but it stood strong and with confidence, like it had always been there and that it belonged. Suddenly, as she was taking in the sight of this unexpected structure, the door creaked slightly open in the wind, swinging softly, and didn't shut, like it had been waiting for her. Part 2. The house. The floorboards were surprisingly strong and didn't complain when she stepped inside. She stopped in the entryway to look around and take in her strange, but somehow comfortably familiar surroundings. There was a warm kettle left on the stove, slightly bubbling in a slow, rolling, gentle boil. A sleepy cat blinked at her from a sunlit windowsill from across the room and yawned as if to say, "You're right on time." A single mug waited on the coffee table. As she continued to look around, she saw that there were a collection of journals here and books with handwritten letters, all in different writing, tucked between their pages. There was a note pinned to the pantry door that read, "You don't have to know the answers. You just have to stay for a while." She sat down and off of her heavy and tired feet, gratefully. She exhaled with a deep and cleansing release, and for the first time in what felt like many lifetimes, she didn't feel like she had to be anything. A soft voice gently spoke to her and said, "You haven't missed your moment. You are not behind. Rest is not a weakness. It is your birthright. You do not have to prove your worth by pushing." Outside, the field lazily swayed. The sun began to drop. Inside, the kettle began to sing. Part 3. The Night and the Firelight. She lit a fire in the antique fireplace and curled up on a giant cozy sofa beneath a waiting quilt. The cat purred contentedly nearby, already drifting back into its blissful and worry-free nap, with a twitch of its pointy ears. On a small table beside the sofa sat a journal, filled with someone else's handwriting. She flipped through the pages, curiously and gingerly. The flowy handwriting on the first few pages read, "I came here because I forgot who I was. I stayed because I remembered that I was never lost. Just so tired. If you found this journal and you're reading these words, maybe you're tired too, dear traveler." She closed the book, held it to her chest, and she closed her eyes, reflecting on the words. Outside, the wind didn't whip or howl. Rather, it hummed with a warm and easy vibration, and the humming wind carried a message right through the windows and into the house, and it whispered tenderly, "You are allowed to begin again. You are whole, even while you search. You are not lost. You are wandering. There's a difference. You are allowed to take up space, even in stillness." The fire crackled lazily in the fireplace. The vast night sky blinked with shooting stars. A feeling of unconditional love enveloped our traveler in a blanket of warm light and absolute safety. She soon drifted off into a peaceful and easy sleep, with a soft, relaxed smile and a feeling of weightlessness and of being completely free. Not because she'd found all the answers, but because she knew, for tonight, she had found enough. She was enough. The house at the edge of the field, with its lopsided frame and its swinging and creaky door, is still there. It may not look the same if you pass by it tomorrow, but rest assured, it will know you. It always knows the tired ones. And it will be waiting with love and open arms for your arrival. I'm the Dream Keeper, and I'll be here whenever you want to return. Let this story stay with you, or let it float away like a paper boat on the tide, drifting off into the sea of sleepy subconsciousness. Until next time, remember, you are safe, you are loved, you are allowed to rest. Your story is unfolding in perfect time, and right now, you are exactly where and who you are supposed to be. Good night, dreamer. Sleep well.